Yo, what's good, meatheads? Hope you're having an amazing day, and welcome to another episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. It's your boy, the returning champion, IFBB Pro Matt Brutalin. Today, we're going to be having an obvious conversation. Okay, we're having an obvious conversation, and this obvious conversation, guys and girls, is one that you probably told yourself or talked to yourself about previously, and probably continuously talk to yourself about often. All right, and this topic today, as you can read by the title, is revolved around not having time for the gym, not having time for the kitchen, and simply not having enough time to prioritize your fitness. Okay, guys. So without wasting any time, we'll be diving into it. If you're watching this live, let me know that you're watching this live. Don't hesitate to drop a comment down in the section so that we can see that you're here. And again, we appreciate you for tuning into the Meathead on the Mic podcast. Let's break it down. All right. So today we'll be breaking down the reality behind your excuses so we can get you to shift your perspective and help you make time for what's important, which is your health. Okay. So I get it, guys. I completely get it. And I'm not going to be this unrelatable IFBB pro asshole that's going to sit here and say, like, make time, you have the time, all the, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. I actually get it. You have to go to the gym, or at least you have to go to the kitchen and prepare healthy meals if you want to eat healthy meals, right? You know that you have to make time for the gym and go to the gym if you want to see results. But you tell yourself that you can't go to the gym. You tell yourself that you don't have time to prepare healthy meals because you're actually busy. And I get it. Like, you're not creating this excuse out of thin air because the excuses, technically are true, right? I put quotations around the excuses, but they're actually true. You're not like making these things out of thin air. And I get it. I completely understand, right? It is true that your kids do keep you busy. It's true that you don't have enough time, or at least you feel like you don't. It is true that you genuinely think it's hard to go to the gym after work because you're exhausted. Let's be honest, guys. Like, I know you're not making these excuses because you don't want to burn fat, because you don't want to achieve the goal that you have in mind. Like, I know you want to achieve the goal, but the reason why you're not is because you're telling yourself these things which are true. And I hate to be like kind of an ass and tell you that they're excuses, but you and I both know that they're excuses, right? But they're true. Okay. And like, let's be honest, I get it. It is difficult to do these things. It is difficult to get anything that you actually want in your life. Like, unless it's an easy thing to obtain, of course. Like, if you're talking about getting in shape, if you're talking about acquiring wealth, if you're talking about anything that is sort of against the grain, or is going to require a serious effort or at least time to acquire, then it's that over that time period, you're going to experience difficulty. And that's just inevitable. And like, I get it, guys. It is hard, but I want you to understand one thing that might switch your mind, that might sort of give you that new perspective. Okay. And this thing is that your excuses are true. Okay. Because it's difficult to work hard when you don't see results. Like, I get it's very difficult to work hard when you do not see results. It's difficult to be consistent when you do not see results. Okay. Now, when you add the other stresses of life to, this long time period of you having to do something and not seeing results, it just like becomes like a drag, man. Like, I get it, and I want you to understand that all the things that you tell yourself, I don't have time to prepare these meals. I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to stretch. I don't have time to prioritize myself. You know, all that information, although they're excuses, it's all true. Like, I know you believe that when you say those things that they're true. But guys, just because information is true doesn't mean it's useful, because they still are excuses. And even though those excuses are true, that information is fucking useless. Why? Because that information makes you feel hopeless. That information makes you want to quit, because that information doesn't fucking help you. It's true, yes. They're excuses, sure, but they're actually true excuses. You're not making up shit from thin air. I get it. But does that information help you? No, it hurts you. Why does this information hurt me even though it's true? Well, guys, just because it's true doesn't mean you should lean into it. Okay, you ever notice that one friend of yours, like who's busy, maybe as busy as you or busier, who has a family, right? This friend of yours, or this person that you know, this coworker, or whatever it is, you know, they still have time to prioritize their bodies, their health, and take care of their, but like the way they look. Like everyone has at least one person in their life that they can look at and say, I know Jim, across the street, my neighbor, or my coworker, or whoever it is, that one coworker, that one friend, or even me. I don't have a family, sure. You can create as many excuses that are true as you want. If I had a family, then it would be harder, sure. But I know other IFBB pros that have a family of like 5+ kids, you know, that work outside of being a bodybuilder, and they still have time to do it. So whatever fucking excuse you want to create, it's nonsense. Okay, guys? Like, it's true that your excuses exist. I'm not denying you that. But it is useless to lean into that information. Okay? There are people that have the same life as you or even a more difficult life than you, and they're still able to do it. And I'm not saying this to belittle you. Okay, I'm not saying this to make you like not believe in yourself. That's not the point here. The point is to open up your eyes to the shift of reality when it comes to like what you can expect from yourself based off of what you believe is true. Like you can still believe that it's hard to do the thing and still do the thing. But the issue with most people nowadays is like, well, I believe that it's hard. So because I believe that this is hard, I just can't do it. And the number one thing that you have to understand here, guys, is you need to get rid of this fucking vocabulary of I cannot do it. Because whatever your perception, whatever your perspective on what it is that you want to do is and why you cannot do it, the fact that you sit there telling yourself why you can't is a humongous reason why you'll never do it. Do you understand? Like it's part of procrastination. You know what I mean? Seriously, guys, am I lying? Like the truth is, guys, none of us are special. The truth is we're not special. All right. Like we have things in our lives going on to everybody, not just you. You're not a fucking snowflake. Okay. The world doesn't revolve around you. If you want something, you're gonna have to fucking get it. All right. We're not special. But the reason why we are able to have a busy life and still work on our health is because we understand that it is a priority. The same way that we know our kids are our priority. Okay. Like we know that without health, there is no family. We know that without health, there are no friends. Like health is wealth, guys. And unless you understand that and make it a priority, you're cooked. There's nothing you can do because all you're going to sit there and do is look at the true excuses. Again, I'm not saying that this is bogus. I know you're actually busy. I know it's actually hard, right? You're going to look at these things and then give yourself reasons as to why you cannot, as opposed to reasons as to why it should be a priority, why you can, why you should, and why you must. Does that make sense? Guys, and if you don't believe me when I say health is wealth, I know you've heard it a billion times, but like really just close your eyes and fucking sit with it. If you don't believe this and you just think this is just like another fucking podcast that this guy is coming on here to talk about, like try living your life out of a fucking doctor's office. And if you're in the States, imagine your fucking hospital bills. Try living your life, try hanging out with your friends, try raising your kids out of a fucking hospital bed because you decide to ignore the signs to take care of your body because you didn't understand that your health is a priority and you didn't understand that health is wealth. Guys, it's not just about the way that you look. It's not just about the way that you look. It's about how you feel inside, how your body operates, and how much fucking time you have here on earth to make sure that you take care and you polish this machine that we only get once, which is our body. You have to prioritize what's important, and I fucking mean it. Like, this is not no hippie shit. Like, if it matters, make it matter and prove that it matters by doing it. Just like you prioritize picking up your kids from school, just like you prioritize going to work to pay your bills because that's a fucking priority. You must prioritize, organize, and prepare for your health. Does that make sense? Like, this means getting up 1 to 2 hours earlier, waking up earlier just to go to the gym when, you're fucking tired. If you understand your goals and you're serious about this and you understand that your health is a fucking priority. And no, that doesn't mean do it every day, but that means do it on the days you said you would fucking do it. Or like when you come home from work, like I get it. It's very true. I'm going to tell you again, guys, your quote unquote excuses, which again, they're kind of excuses, but they're also true. Like it's true that you are fucking tired after work. Like whoever you are listening to this, I don't know what you do for work. You could be a construction worker, working your ass off. So physically, it's just intense. Or you're working in a factory, or you're working in an office, and your whole body's just, you just want to sleep. I get it. You just finished 8, 10, 12, 16 even hours. But on the days that you have to go to the gym, that you schedule to go to the gym, that your coach told you to go to the gym, you must go. Or you wake up earlier and you find a fucking way. Because the truth is, guys, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. You're going to have to make the time. You can't just find it. Okay? This means being proactive. This means going grocery shopping when you have the time to keep, healthy foods in your fridge. You want to keep healthy foods stocked up in your fridge, so you're limiting the amount of bullshit that you consume. That's going to cause you to gain weight because you can't control yourself. Okay, if you guys think that you need to completely cut it out, cut out all the junk food, then you're sadly mistaken. We have an 80-20 rule at the Natural Nomad Academy, and you can learn more about it if you want to DM and reach out and talk about that. But that's for another topic. We have several episodes where we talk about that, and we'll be talking about that again in the future. But back on topic, guys. This means cooking healthy food in bulk and preserving it so you don't have to panic about having time to cook or eat healthy every day. Like, do you ever notice that, guys? Like, the people who prepare often prevail. I'm going to repeat that again. The people who prepare often prevail. Preparation kills procrastination. And the only way we can do that, the only way we can kill procrastination and eliminate our excuses and destroy our motherfucking doubts is if we understand the value of our health. Like, and we truly understand, like, shit, like, if I don't grab onto this thing with everything that I have and try my best and invest in myself, give myself the time, give myself the energy and the focus to deliver on my promise to God to make sure I take care of my body and prioritize my health and body. Like, if I don't do that, I'm fucked. If you understand the value, all the hard shit becomes easy. It's still hard, yes. You're still gonna want to fucking press snooze. You're still gonna want to skip the gym. Like, don't get it twisted. But once you do hit the gym, once you do eat clean, you'll understand, like, you know what, I'm doing the thing. And when you look in the mirror and you see those fucking results, guys, like, there's nothing I can tell you. It's a feeling you'll feel and an experience you can only live through once you take what I'm telling you to fucking heart. Do you understand? Like, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. You have to prioritize yourself. Does that make sense? Like, your excuses, although they are true, are worthless. Your excuses, again, guys, I'm going to repeat this again for you. Your excuses are worthless, no matter how true they are. Do you understand? Do you understand? It's that simple and also that difficult. All right? That's it. That's all. If you like this episode, please share it out with a friend, guys. I hope I was able to deliver a valuable experience to you guys and girls today. Thank you so much for your precious time and attention. Let's embrace your intermediate together. Hope you like what today's topic was about. IFBB Pro Matt Butale signing out. Boom. All right, folks. Yeah, podcast episodes recorded. I'm not going to be sitting on the air too long. I'm not going to be sitting here too long to talk. So I'm just going to scan real quick and answer whatever questions that were dropped as we were recording on TikTok and then on Instagram here. Let's see. Bro's just saying words. Sean McGaw, you're more than welcome to leave. People, yeah, again, I'm not surprised. TikTok is usually just weird. Let's see here. Hud says, are you new here? No, I'm not new here. I make podcast episodes 4 to 5 days a week. You can check us out on Spotify or Apple Podcast. We are Meathead on the Mic podcast, so you can definitely check that out. Or if you want to, you can check my Instagram. I know you're on TikTok. Just go to my bio, click my Instagram, and once you do that, you'll be able to see all the content that I've got there. But again, that's Meathead on the Mic podcast. All right, Meathead on the Mic podcast. You can check that out, or you can just go on YouTube and search Matt Butale, which is the same name as my TikTok, and you'll be able to see the full video, including me responding to you right now. So check that out. I appreciate you. So looking over here on Instagram, let's see what we got. Shout out to everybody that joined. Just quickly, yo, Sanchez, what's up? He says, yeah, buddy, spitting facts. I appreciate you, homie. He says, working a 10-hour shift right now, but the gym is a must right after work. I fucking love that, Sanchez. You know what it is, bro. Again, that's like the core of this episode today. Whatever is fucking important to you, whatever you truly value, you're going to make time for. It's just what it is. As blunt and as straightforward as it sounds, it's just the truth. And I'm glad that you see the truth, but more importantly, I'm glad that you're actually like living it out. I'm more glad that you are, even though you're gonna do that 10-hour shift, which is gonna fucking make you tired, you're still gonna show up for yourself because you understand that health is wealth and that your health and your body and your mind is a priority. So shout out to you, Sanchez. I appreciate you. Yo, all right, guys. Yo, I see you guys. I see you, gang. You know what's up. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this episode today. That's it. That's all. We'll be back again tomorrow with another episode. And I hope you guys and girls tune in because it's going to be super fucking juicy. If you want to support us, you can definitely drop a review on the Apple Podcast or Spotify platform. Again, just search Meathead on the Mic podcast, or you can shoot me a DM and I'll send you the link. And you can definitely tune in over there. And if you are watching this on YouTube, definitely hit the like, definitely drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, guys, that's it. That's all. Have a wonderful start to your week. Let's fucking kill it. Stay motivated. Stay hungry. We're out. Boom.